thrilled that you signed up for this short webinar event. And the goal here is to add as much value to you as possible. If we can add some value to you, you pass it on to your clients, you increase your production. It's a win-win for everybody. We do a number of these. So if this one adds value, make sure that we're connected and that you're following and tapping in and continuing to add things to add more value to your clients and increase your production to make you better and better every single year. I would love to stay connected on social media as well. My handle is @LarryMFWhite on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. That's where you can find me. I do a lot of agent interviews to talk about the testimonials, some of the business plans, how we've implemented some of this. So I would love to stay connected. Take a look here, and then I'll stop back by after our event's over here. And if you have any questions during it, make sure that you type them in the chat box and we'll get to them right away. Hope all is well and best of luck to you. I'll talk to you soon. What's going on, guys? It is Larry MF White here, and I am thrilled to be with my main man, John Nwosu. John, how are you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Dude, I am so excited to be here with you today. Because we're going to focus a lot on the investor side of real estate, which a lot of agents say that they want to get into, but they really don't know what that looks like, right? They don't really know what it takes. And dude, you have a pretty impressive history. I mean, one of our mutual clients, you've done 12 deals with this year alone during COVID, right?
Yeah, man. It's been actually awesome.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And I love to hear these success stories. I love to share these success stories. So before we get into actually working with those investors and stuff, John, how long have you, let's give the group just a little bit of content on yourself. How long have you been in real estate, man?
Man, I've been in real estate for about going on 16 years now.
16 years. You were getting in when everybody was making so much money, right? And you were like, oh, me too, I want to make money.
That's exactly why I got in, man. I was in college, man. I was a sophomore in college when I got in.
Okay, and then the market started dropping, but you were like, "What? No, I still got this."
Yeah, man. It's crazy because actually, when the market started dropping, that's when a lot of the investors just started coming in play. You know, and that's basically when I, got my feet wet in the investor market.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like it. So the market started going down and you pivoted, right? Like you started looking at what was next and where the opportunities were, which I love, just that mindset alone. We don't control the market. We don't control what other people do. We only control like how we respond to it, right? Exactly. Good, bad, or indifferent. So exactly. So I love that. So now you're 16 years into this game. And how's business looking now? You got a group of agents that you're coaching, training, mentoring, right? How many agents are on your group or your team?
So right now I have 3 agents right now.
Dude, that's awesome. So now you have 3 agents that you're coaching, mentoring, training. John, how many deals have you and your group closed so far year to date? Would you say?
We're around about 60, 65 deals.
Beautiful, man. That's great. And do you guys have deals pending and stuff right now as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. So right now we're probably around about 6, 7 deals pending right now.
Beautiful. So you're just constantly refilling the pipeline every single day.
Every day, man. That's the key.
So how long did it take you to kind of develop that discipline, that daily practice of refilling your pipeline every single day?
About the second year is when I kind of matured and realized that I needed to keep it consistent, and keep it going, because that's when I really knew that this was something I was going to do long term.
Nice. Yeah. So listen to that, guys. If you're in real estate, right, you have to build those leads every single day. Your database should be growing. You should be refilling that pipeline. Now it might fluctuate. Some days might be more than others, but you have to keep that pressure and that grinding on. So that's beautiful, man. Back when the market started dipping is when you got into investors, and then you have never left that space at this point in time.
Hmm.
And so why do you choose, why do you and your group, why do you guys choose to work with investors versus the average retail consumer?
Easy answer. They're year round. They have to buy. Once they buy, they have to dispose. So it's from acquisitions to dispositions. When I got into it, I was working with more flippers.
Uh-huh.
And so we would buy more towards the third, fourth quarter. And then
Yeah.
within this first and second quarter, we're putting it back on the market to sell. So it was a couple of clients when, especially when I was dealing with a lot of high producing investors, it just kept us really busy. And that's why
Nice,
I
nice.
stayed.
So you're telling me they don't buy a home just once every 8 years. That's what you're telling me?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
What is the
Mhm.
number one thing that agents have to do if they want to start working with investors?
They need properties, right? So
Yeah.
what I did was I went ahead and went and found the properties first. And then it was just more realizing I had to leverage the property to get that buyer.
So
And
I
that's
hope
what's
you guys all heard that, right? He knew what the problem was with his client focus. And literally, John went out and created the solution to that problem, right? So, like, kudos for you. Like, you didn't say that, but that's what I heard, right? Because your compensation will be a direct reflection to how many problems you can solve for your clients. What would be the
exactly.
second thing that agents have to make sure that they do if they want to start working with investors?
Just not being scared to hear no. The thing is when they come across an investor, obviously investors are wanting to buy low, sell high. So for the most part, if you're going to be looking for properties on the MLS, or I mean just anybody, you're going to have to put in these quote unquote low ball offers, right?
Yeah,
And and you just can't be scared to hear a no, because you're going to get a lot of no's before you get that yes.
sure.
But but the thing is if you stay consistent, you're going to hear a lot more yeses than anything. You'll actually learn how to hear, like, oh, so let me take it back. So let's say for instance, if I'm on the other line with either the agent or for sell by owner, is I actually listen to key things that may let me know, okay, well, they are in a distressed situation. Let me poke at that so that way I can get them to say yes to my offer. You see what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
staying consistent and hearing those no's so you can get that yes.
Yeah, every no is one closer to that yes, right?
Exactly.
And here's the
Exactly.
other part. Like, I agree with you. You put in quotes the kind of lowball. There's no good offer. There's no bad offer. There's just an
Exactly.
offer. It's not
Exactly.
my job. It's not your job to determine what's best for that client. That offer may not be quote or unquote at market price, but it might close in 5 days and people may need to transition
Exactly.
fast. Their family
Exactly.
might already be relocated. They might be going through major medical issues and need money. Like, we don't know what people are going through and what the best course for them is. We need to provide as many options as possible, right, John?
Right. And that's just,
What's the third thing that agents need to focus on if they want to start working in this investor space?
I tell my team we work day and night because, there's 44,000 realtors out here, right?
Yeah,
And if you're going to stay in one market, there's not that many to go about. So we have to get there first. Just things that will put more time into your work, basically,
yeah.
get that deal done.
Absolutely. And I think that goes along with any aspects of your life, right? Making those sacrifices
Yeah,
because you're rewarded in public for the things you do in private.
exactly.
And a lot of people, they don't like, yeah, they want to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. They want to work out. They want to go to the beach and, have that sexy body, but they
Right.
don't want to make those sacrifices to actually do that, to eat better. They want to go through the drive-through versus cook their own meal. And again, it's not good or bad. It depends on what your business plan is, what your life plan is, and how you're going to achieve that. And what I feel is most people don't have enough leverage. Their why's not big enough for them to put in that extra work.
Yes, it's to create that why. It has to be strong enough for you to wake up at 4:30.
I love it, brother. I love it.
Strong.
John, you have any problem? You're going to be tagged and stuff here. If people reach out to you, ask you more questions about, how could they work more or duplicate your systems or stuff? You okay with giving back to the community a little bit?
Oh, I have no problem at all. Hey, I'm a wide open door, man. And y'all can come ask me any questions for sure.
Beautiful. Well, brother, I appreciate your time this morning. If I can ever do anything for you, call, text, or email me. And guys, take some notes from this and figure out how you implement this back into your business. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Hey guys, what's going on? I hope that session added a ton of value. Has your mind spinning about how you can not only increase your production, but change how you're currently doing business now to add more value to clients? And so now comes to the point, now that you have that, what are you going to do with it? So there's essentially 3 ways that we can work together moving forward. The first part is you can take that information that we provided. You can recreate your plan, your goals, and go out there and implement it. That's why we provided this. We think it will help make real estate professionals operate at a higher scale, add more value to clients, and we all kind of grow together. So you can take the information and run with it. Second option is that you can apply to be a part of our referral network, because we're doing marketing and advertising on campaigns like this and similar campaigns all across the country all the time. And so some people are coming in where we don't have members of our group or members of our team to actually pass the business off. If you want to be a part of our referral network, go to www.setcallnow, apply to be a part of our referral network. We'll talk about how much business you've done in the past, where your strengths are, and where we can align to be able to refer more business back and forth. The third option is to actually be a part of our group or team. We're always looking for talented agents that especially have some leadership capabilities and want to help other people grow. This is just one of the tools in our belt that we have access to, that we would love to expand to the right leader to help them help other agents as well. So if you have an aspiration of increasing your production, decreasing your costs, and building something that you actually have some equity in, we want to talk about that a little bit further as well. Same thing, go to www.setcallnow.com and you'll see a couple of options. Apply to be part of our referral network, apply to be a part of our actual group or team. And then there's a couple of other options if you just want to get some time on my schedule. So hopefully this went well for you. I look forward to figuring out how we can do more business together, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks and have a great day.